Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Final Fantasy III: The Pixel Remaster. The last time we went through the last two underwater dungeons. There was the one under, the one under Saronia. That was basically just full of a bunch of good items. And then there was the Temple of Time, which is south of Une's Shrine here. So go through there, manage to clear it out, find the loot we were after in order to wake up Une. So we travel with her for a little while. We head on over to the ancient ruins, where she helps us make our way through. And at the very bottom, we find the Leviathan. That's what this thing's called, right? I think so. Hold on, we can double check this. The Invincible. Why was I thinking Leviathan? That's a monster that we're gonna go fight eventually. So, yeah, this thing's really cool. We basically have a flying village that goes with us everywheres. And I can just get up here, and just go over little mountains like this. Or like this, I guess. It's a little bit finicky. There's like very specific mountain passes you can cross that they're like that wide. Anyways, at the very end of last time, we'd gotten this, we sort of explored it. Une took off to go meet with Doma. Doma is something else. Yeah, Doga. And we've been tasked with heading through the different mountains to reach something. We need the Earth Crystal. That's the only thing we're missing now, and once we have the Earth Crystal and the Earth Fang, we'll be able to make it through and go meet Xande and go face Xande. I think that's about where we end off. We had just found this town. We'd been told about Falgabard, but hadn't been able to reach it. This is this is for Dark Knights. Yeah. You have reached the village of Falgabard, where those who seek to master the arts of the Darkblade come to train. Let's see. Inn is entirely pointless at this point. We have a traveling one. I did stock up fully on high potions. That's all looking good. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna chest every flame in the game still. So let's see. Talk to you. Revival thing? Revival thing. That is the only thing that is missing on the airship, as far as I can tell. I don't think we can do that on the go. Let's see, anything over here? Kind of looks like there should be, but can't actually reach anything. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like specifically Dark Knight armor and gear. Demon Shield, Demon Mail. Prevents you from turning into a toad. 38,517. Just out of curiosity, how does that compare? 38,517. So it's weaker than the Diamond Mail. It is stronger than Reflective Mail, though. And just to make sure of this, do we have an extra thing of Diamond Mail? We do. Okay, so it's slightly weaker than what the Knights and Dragoons can wield, but it is... but they can't wield the same stuff anyways, so... Ashura, a blade named after a god of war, a Yoichi bow. I kind of wish I could see in here who could use it. I like the idea of the Dark Knight. I don't know if I really have someone I want to switch over to it, though. A dark blade can only be wielded by one who has overcome the fear within their own soul. Dark Knights are the only ones who can use them. Okay, that's pretty awesome sounding, actually. What can I do for ya? Level 3 magic. Interesting that would be somewhere so late. Oops. Let's see. I haven't found any items yet. I've always wished to see the legendary blade known as Masamune, but no one knows where it is hidden. Am I thinking of the last game, or do I not actually have Masamune in this game right now? Hold on, let's double check. I'm probably thinking of FF2. Hold on. Yep, no Masamune. I'm probably thinking of the last game. Cool. So, is that like specifically a Dark Knight blade then? Only those proficient with the dark blades have a chance at surviving in the Cave of Shadows. Many have gone north of Amur to train.
None have returned.
Some monsters will divide and multiply if you attack them with conventional weapons. Best to take a dark blade with you.
Long before our time, there was a class of warriors trained to use any weapon, including blades holy yet accursed. They called themselves ninjas.
Okay. Nothing but a dark blade can defeat the monsters in the cave. You should give up now. Wow, thanks. Let's leave town and just double check real quick, like what it's after. Or, like, double check that there's not anything else in here. So this is Oka's Village, Falgabard. It has 5 items. Is that including in the cave? Or is there, like, actually, like, 5 question marks somewhere that I missed? That might be in the cave. I'm not seeing anything besides. There's no way into the water, correct? Yeah, I'm guessing that's in the cave. Oh, hold on. Oh, I found it. Oh, I found something.
I seek one who is worthy of the Kiku Ichimonji. Will you be the ones who will come out victorious?
Oh, okay, hold on. I found an optional boss. Shinobi. Catastra. We haven't actually seen what Odin can do yet. That was a super secret boss that's actually a, that is actually a summon that was hiding under Saronia. I think we have this. I'm less certain we have this. Protective Light. That's the only effect I've seen from you yet. Ah, of course it's poison as well. High Potion. You're going to Catastro again, and you're going to Thundaga again. Oh, never mind, we good. Yeah, that was not scary. Job levels went up, 20,000 experience. Those two are slowly catching back up, but they never will.
Well fought. The Kiku Ichimonji blade is yours now.
Oh yeah, poison needs an antidote, so just go ahead and use that. Let's see, the Kiku Umanjo words are hard. Only Dark Knights can use it. A blade emblazoned with chrysanthemums on the scabbard. Okay. Now that we could actually have a Dark Knight. Oops, that's the same place. Can I, like, go further down this way? Oh, I can go down the river then. Cool. So I'm assuming they've got to be over here? High Potion. Hold on. Let's actually just use a High Potion in case one of these other ones is. Demon Shield. High Potion and Demon Mail. Okay, so I don't have to buy them. I think... let's leave town real quick. I think Dragoon is too good. I think I'm too reliant on having a Black Mage in the party at all times. Knight is cool, it is technically... I think I'm at least going to test out turning Kyle from Knight into Dark Knight. I don't have any extra swords for you, so it's just really strong. Ice Helm's the best thing. Demon Mail is the best thing. Power Bracers is the best. So let's just at least see what the Dark Knight can do. And let's just go ahead and rest up here real quick. So let's see. Dragoon. One second. Sorry about that. The cat was scratching right outside my door. Hello, Ken. Anyways, I digress. Let's just see. Oh, weapons. Actually, let's double check this as well. I didn't really... What are you? Stop scratching at stuff. Stop. Okay, I didn't really expect you'd be able to use magic. I was kind of hoping, though. Status, attack, blade, blitz, and items. Okay. We're gonna see what that's about. Ashura. I'm assuming this is also a dark blade, so you know what? We're gonna do this. Dual wielding is just overpowered. Like, The taking less damage is great, obviously. I think just ending fights earlier with maxing out attack is probably just more efficient still, though. So, dual wielding. Only other thing here is the bow that you can't use anyway. That's for archers. Let's see. Demon shield, demon mailed. That's just those two. We already have them and already have them equipped. Magic, don't care about any of that. So you know what? I think we're at least going to see how this works. Really? Can you please get out of the way, my friend? Wow. Come on, move south. Thank you. The Falgabard Cave. Let's just see. Thorian Hammer, that's for Vikings. Oh, it looks like we have 2 different ways to go through here. Death Claws. Let's try out Blade Blitz. Is it an AoE attack? Kinda looks like it. And let's just go like that. Kind of hurts, but not too bad. Protective Light. Okay, so Kyle's gonna get to use Blade Blitz. 280. Huh. So, single target, that didn't look too great. I'm assuming that's going to scale more off of job level than just his basic attack will. But... oh, it looks like there's a bunch of these. Gaps and Selenus. Blade Blitz, you're going to summon Catastro every turn until we see its secondary effect. And you're, I guess, going to Blizzaga all. Okay, we're taking some hits. Okay, it hits everyone and does, like, decent damage. Okay. That's better than Guard. I think Blaze Blitz is just more effective than just Guard a little bit for your weakest party member. Like, it never felt like it was doing a whole lot anyways. Catastro. I'm sure Catastro has a secondary effect. I think they all do. How we looking? Blade Blitz should finish off the fight. Oh, come off it. Oh. Oh, Slash on Catastro is actually a full party wipe as well. Huh. Yamato reach level 37. Interesting death animation for the Dark Knight. They just cease existing. Oh, achievement unlocked. Money bags. Obtain 500,000 gil across the full run. Turn off fights and run to the entrance. It's more efficient time-wise than wasting a bunch of healing items. So... it's not exactly going poorly. I would have preferred not to go down at all there. Not great EP grind, but I should get job levels up if I can. Also, so far I haven't seen anything about mobs multiplying. Halfway through chest-wise. Honestly, it kind of feels like I should keep encounters on while going through this place. It feels like that's, like, intended. Blade Blitz, you're going to Hyper, because why not? You're gonna jump, you're gonna Blizzaga all. Stop it, please! Oh, dang it. It will not target anyone but the weakest party member. Also, I completely forgot that when you healed up, you only come back with 1 HP. That was on me, but... you know what? I can't afford him. They're just continuing to get lower and lower and lower and lower. Phoenix down. It attacks someone else. Fine. Let's see. Experience, job levels, so on and so forth. Still pretty good. Let's just turn off some fights. Of course there was a free one. And the Kotetsu. Items, Kotetsu. 105. A short sword known for its easy handling. Let me guess, Dark Knight. I mean, the Kiku Ichinomi is just better. Slight upgrade with that. Yeah. I bought a sword and got an extra copy of it from a chest, and now I'm gonna go sell off both of them unless I want a full party of Dark Knights. Of course, that's how this happened. Anyways, I think that's about it for this town. Falgabar Cave is cleared. Falgabar itself is clear. This was worth it. This was definitely worth it for the Dark Knight. Honestly, it's at least more fun, in my opinion, than a regular knight. I don't know. Like, the basic goody two-shoes paladin-looking characters just kind of meh with me. I've always just preferred the Dark Knight to the paladin. Which, slight spoilers, I guess, technically, for, the next game. Anyways, nothing in here, I don't think. Hold on, what was that? Oh, it's just the demon shield, never mind. And yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think we need to buy anything else right now. Let's just continue on. So that's this. I'm assuming we're pretty close to visiting all locations. Let's see. We need to head back to the floating continent to face Bahamut and Leviathan. Let's see. And no, there's gonna be more over here, though. Let's see. Rivers up here. That's where we got the... That's where we got the... Why can I not remember what our airship is called? The Invincible? The Invincible, yes. Why is that so hard for me to remember? Anyways, where were we supposed to go? I know it was over some mountain somewheres. Is it off in the southern... Is it one of these two places over here? Let's just see. It looks like there's something north of right here, but anything to see over here as well. Can we go over that little section? We can, cool. I don't know if there's really anything here, though. Yep, that's just the water temple. Nothing too important. That's just like a little alcove over here. We already saw there was like a little lake and nothing else. Those lakes have to mean something. But there is this thing where we can go not that way, this way. Okay, I'm assuming it's got to be that cave down there then. It's like what? Going like this down and around? Actually, it looks like there's a few different pathways that would have worked, and there's actually... Is that actually quick? It looks like that should have been a quick way in and out, but I guess not. Let's see. Nope, that's a wrong turn. It's sort of a maze, sort of not really. Let's see, I'm here. And I guess I'm just going to continue the spiral around until I reach... Yeah, I can get here, I can get here. That lets me get... Come on. Am I in the wrong place? Here, here. Ah, here we go, we made it. And disembark with this circle. I did heal up the party, correct? Yes. So I believe this is where we'll find the Fang of Earth. The Cave of Shadows, Basement 1. A Lamia Scale, I don't remember what exactly that is.
I have come here from Falgabard to further my training. Be careful of the monsters in this cave. They multiply when attacked with normal swords.
Ah, okay. So, this is what they meant north of Amur. Amur was like the first town on this continent. These are the same enemies as in the cave, though. Blade Blitz, Catastro, Jump, Blizzaga, all. Stop, specifically. They really do not like Kyle and Yamato. Ow. Protective Light. I really hope when we evolve from Evoker to Summoner, we'll get, like, actual control over we'll get actual control over what effects we use. Because this is not great. Like, constantly trying to attack things and just getting healing instead or something. This should finish him off. Also, every single fight hurts really, really badly. Bacchus's cider. Sir, are you alright?
I thought I had mastered the Dark Blade. I was wrong. But perhaps it was fate that brought us together. Here, take this sword.
Another Kotetsu. Goodbye, my friend. Wow, it's, it really did not need you to buy Ashura's, huh? I think we're good to go for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna use high potions here, I guess, and just keep doing this. And I'm going to keep fights on for just a little bit longer. I'm not gonna, like, actively grind, but if a couple more pop up along the way, I'll take them. Oh, these ones I think are new. Blade Blitz, Summon, Hyper, Jump, and Blizzaga. Are we looking just after that? Scratch 1. Honestly, their physical hits probably do more than that magic. And nope, you just defend, Oh yeah, and jump. Jump either just does enough damage, and if they die, they can't split, or it doesn't carry over the splitting enemies effect. Either way, jumping is very powerful. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there's a hidden passageway somewheres. Tranquilizer, I don't recognize, but I guess we've seen it before. Inflict paralysis. I guess that makes sense. I heard tranquilizer and think sleep, not paralysis, but I guess both work. High potion. Definitely a little bit of a waste on one of those. They were down like 50 and I just healed like 300. Same group of enemies, Blaze Blitz. I don't really want to waste all of our Catastros on maybes, but it's your only multi-hit on a Yamato right now. Bum 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 bum. Oh wow, our mages can like tank magic like nobody's business. Bum bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Okay, looks like we're good. I think the jump is going for the top one, so you two can just defend. Jump goes through, finishes off. There we go. And I'm just gonna turn off fights for the time being. Got some progress going a couple of levels, but I don't think we need to sit through all of those over and over again. North Passageway has a chest, so let's go get that. Lilith's Kiss. Absorbs life. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, I think I did see the Absorbed Life spell. That's level 7. We can probably just about use it on Sammy. But before we go any further, you're the only one who took damage, so I guess that's about it. Lots of hidden passageways on this one. Like, no visible stairs. It's only, like, go through a passageway and, like, pop into one. Both of those are little stairway things. Are all of these little doors as well? Where are we going? Basement 4. Okay, so that little room on the left side has a way further down. So I assume that's progress, and this one's just going to be like an item, maybe? Yep, that's a door. Goes through. Aha, chest waiting for us. Monsters. Genji gloves are for Dark Knights. Okay, let's see. Yep, flat upgrade across the board, so of course those go on. Yeah, this game really wants you to start using a Dark Knight at this point, and I'm here for it. Like, they're seeming pretty powerful. Dragoon does more max damage, but Dark just has better AoE stuff. Middle one here. So, I'm assuming that's it right down there, the bottom right one. That gets us to floor B6, couple more options. I'm liking this dungeon, this one's kind of cool. Ooh, another Kiku Umajomi. You did not need to get any Ashuras or any Kotetsus. Okay, game. That's a little silly. I guess it does kind of want you to use, like, there's a couple of different places where it's just like, oh yeah, have your entire party as this class for this part of the game, which I haven't really been doing, but it's seeming kind of intended. It kind of seems like you're supposed to change classes and, like, level up everything on everyone, sort of. That's... Genji Shield, I don't care that much about. This is nothing. This gets us over here. I wonder if in the original version, you get, like, the white outline of the tunnels when you're in one. Honestly, that feels like that's probably, like, the Pixel Remaster thing, and that would suck if you were doing that in the original and if it didn't have it. Genji Helm. Oh yeah, it really, really wants you to level up a super powerful Dark Knight. And continuing on. I was expecting one of those little side things to be like a doorway or something. Chest, Genji armor. Yep, flat upgrades across the board. Honestly, I don't think I'm as worried about taking those hits anymore. Like, and Kyle kept taking a bunch of big hits and getting really, really hurt, so it doesn't seem like that might be an issue anymore. Anyways, we could see the Earth Fang, we just have to go down and around to get it, I guess. Though I assume there's probably going to be a boss fight of some kind. It doesn't feel like it should be this easy. Is it? It's the Fang of Earth.
Who was it that broke the seal and released me from my slumber?
Something attacks the party. I did full hear beforehand, right? Hecaton chair, I think? Maybe I'm probably butchering that. Single target, because Blade Blitz is multi-hit. I guess now is a good time to use Catastro, jump the thing, and single target Thundaga. Protective Light. I wish Yamato would go first, so that actually affected Logan. How we looking? 1400 rate. Oh, come on. Isn't Quake an insta-kill? Okay, not in this game. I think in the first game, Quake is an insta-kill if it hits. Use Ifrit, hoping for the heal. You're gonna Thundaga again. Ow. Oh, that's effective. Healing Light. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. How much is this? It's good. It's like half HP back. A little bit more. Attack. Catastro again. Jump it. And Thundaga last one. We can take a couple of those. This is going to be a good slash. 1500? 2100, almost 22, nice. There we go. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. High level summons, the Dark Knight's very effective. Jumping with the Dragoons is overpowered. Just like does so much damage. Bum 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 bum. Yep, that's all good. +1s basically across the board. Obtained the Fang of Earth. Come on, let's go back to the manor. Doga and Une are waiting for us. Oh yes, that's right. We had to acquire all of them. And now our job is... I have an otter shroom, right? I have exactly one otter shroom. I should actually buy some of these things. They're kind of handy. Because I don't have teleport on any characters. Let's go heal up. And let's just double check spells real quick. Like, obviously, what I assume, looking at magics here, Leviathan is level 7, Bahamut is level 8. If that's not, that's probably the case. Maybe they're swapped, but I feel like Bahamut is such an important character that they're probably the most powerful one. Sammy can use one level 7 spell right now, so, and level 6, so we should head to Doga's town at some point soon. Deals earth damage to all. Yeah, I want both Break and Quake on you, so do that. I can only choose one right now, but eventually I'll be able to use more. Drain and Quake. Yep, your loadout's looking pretty good. I don't remember where level 6 is besides Doga Town. I know it's somewheres. And, of course, there's no easy way out of here. I just have to try and remember. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go that way. I'm gonna have to go back down and around this way, which thankfully isn't, like, too long, but is a lot of, like, maneuvering through. I like this in theory. This is, like, interesting theory. I love the idea that we can now go over mountains. I think the airship movements is a little bit too clunky to make it this specific, or make it this, precise. Like, it's very, very specific mountains and very, very specific places. That works. I need to go up here, then it's here, 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 and here. Yeah, I definitely would have preferred it if it was just like, oh, just automatically fly over short enough mountains instead of having to go like the whoop up and over. But anyways, returning to the manor, it's down here. And then I'm assuming we're going to speak to them. They're going to tell us like how to get past the statues or how to beat Sanday of some... Oh, interesting. The Invincible can't make it to the manor, so we do need to go get the Nautilus. I was curious if we were going to need it again. Oh yeah, we need the Nautilus to get to Doga's village anyways. Huh. That's kind of cool. I do... It's kind of silly. But it's catch-22 on this one. I kind of like that the Nautilus, since it didn't get destroyed, isn't completely obsolete anymore. But also, I kind of wish it was just, like, docked on here, but that would also kind of defeat the purpose of making you need it anyways, and... I don't know. At least the Nautilus is super, super fast. Anyways, go to the manor. Up here...
Welcome back, warriors.
Oops, my controller just disconnected.
Welcome back, warriors. Une and I have been busy preparing for your arrival.
I don't think that's the voice I gave him, but oh well.
Doga's voice echoed down the halls. Make your way through the tunnel. We await you at the end.
I'm fully healed. I do not trust this. This feels weird. Like, something about this feels off. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it, and I'm expecting a fake-out secret attack when there's nothing to worry about. See, it looks like we do have some chest. 20,000 gil. Okay, that's very good. That paid off one of those 2 level 7 spells we just bought. Oh, there goes paying off the second one. Doga's Grotto. This place is fairly long, apparently. I wasn't expecting it. Doga, why do you have a pit of human skeletons? Doga, please explain. I'm concerned. I was expecting to see a second one. Shining Curtain. Cast a magic reflecting spell. Okay. Anyways, that's a staircase down. That's probably progression. Anything in here? Shining curtain, shining curtain, shining curtain. Okay, it really wants you to use shining curtain, apparently. Yeah, also, more human remains. Doga. Doga, I'm concerned. Ooh, I do like the ambient noise on that waterfall. That's pretty nice.
You made it! We are about to complete the Eureka Key, but first you must defeat both Une and me in battle.
That's alright, think you can handle us. What? Why do we have to fight you?
Listen well. Long ago, mankind came into possession of weapons far too powerful for them to wield. They were sealed away in Eureka, but now they are necessary. In order to go to Eureka, you need the key. But to create this key, we need a massive amount of energy. Energy we can only produce in battle.
No, Doga, Une, there has to be another way. We can't fight you, you're our friends.
Innocent fools. If you will not attack me, then I will take the initiative. Prepare yourselves.
Doga attacked. Okay, it's a one. What is that? It's a 1v1. Is this clothes just like so consuming that he became a monster? What is the idea here? Anyways, just regular attack. Catastro jump, single target, Thundaga. Okay, our physical attack is doing more against him than it did against, Hecatontures or whatever. Ow. Okay, he's launching full-blown Firagas. That's a little scary. Of course, it did elite damage. We'll launch another Catastro, otherwise I'm gonna just switch over to the more reliable damage dealer. Okay, yeah. Did we just win? Not yet. Flare! Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Is he gonna start spamming Flare? I'm afraid he's going to. Hyper's more reliable. Jump him and just try for the win. Oh no. Ow. There we go. Oh, it's a back-to-back fight. We have to fight Une now too. At least we get a bunch of experience from beating him. Uh-oh. Please don't die, Doga. Next you will face me. Are you ready? Une, we don't want to fight you. Now is not the time for chit-chat. Don't worry, even if our bodies perish, our spirits can't be destroyed. Now fight me. Oh, she's even more monstrous than he was. High potion, Heatra, jump, and high potion Yamato just in case. Healing light, okay. So that's good. Holy, he's a Dark Knight. I wish I knew she could do that. Probably should have guessed based off the fact that he was like a darker red mage and he just used flare. So of course the person who's almost clearly based on a white mage can use holy. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem, and I don't know if I can do anything about it. Elixir fully restores. Phoenix down. Let's try and get Kyle back standing. I don't imagine it's going to go incredibly well. It's a good thing Sammy went last. Is this worth an elixir? I have 12 of them. High potion's only 500. I'm probably not going to use all of them anyways. Hyper for guaranteed damage, jump, and Drain? Quake? I'll save that for a moment, Thundaga. Elixir, full heal. 99999. Snowstorm shouldn't be 500 damage. Stomp. If she holies again, Kyle just goes down. So you're gonna do that. You're going to Heatra again. You're just going to Lazaga. Reflect? What? What does Sammy have on right now that just reflected Holy back? What just happened with Sammy? I need an explanation. Hold on, game, before we go too much further, can you please explain what just happened? Attack? I don't think I'm getting an explanation until after this fight is over. Oh! Catastro! Catastro cast Reflect, and whoever gets hit by it can reflect one magic attack back. That's what just happened. I guess you're gonna use Drain now? Yeah, because you saw that Yamato and Logan still had the Reflect effect on. Cool. That was awesome. We ended up using a single Phoenix Stone and an Elixir, and like 2 high potions, but that was still a really cool fight, actually. The surprise Holy followed by the surprise Reflect. Bum 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 bum. Toga Unai!
Now the Eureka Key is complete. Take it with you.
Received Eureka Key. Toga, no!
Don't fret. My spirit will live on, no matter what state my body is in. It is up to you now. Go to Circus Tower.
I wanted to say Syracuse.
Tower beyond the statues. Zande is attempting to call forth darkness into this world. He must be stopped. You must get to Circus Mountain to enter Eureka.
Yeah, take this. It's the circus key. You'll need this to open the door to the tower. You are not alone. We will continue to watch over you. Please, stop, Zande. Unai! Receive the circus key. And thus, we must continue on. The first game, I don't think killed off a single important character. And games 2 and 3? Yeah, they not pulling any punches. Like, yeah, it's much more story-driven. Like, there's actually important stuff happening now. And that will continue on. I think they kind of toned it down a little bit. I don't think there was quite as many character deaths in some of the later games. I know there are still some, obviously. Like, some of them are spoilers, some of them I'm not going to even mention. But, like, they're still there. There's slightly less of them, it's unless I just misunderstanding some stuff. But, for games 2 and 3, not pulling any punches. Anyways, where's the way into Doga Tower? Or Doga Town? Here it was. Let's go stop in, get level 6 magic if we can. And then probably end off. So, oops, I did it again. It's south we need to go. So let's see. 3... Let's see, I think 5 and 6 are together, correct? That summons 1 through 5. What can I do for you? Dark level 5. Instantly dispels beneficial magic. I'll try raise. And I guess I'll get a race. I don't know if I'm really going to use either of them. Let's see, level 5 and level 6. Level 6, Fyraga. Oh, I guess I'll just pick up all 3 of these. Warp, Bio, and Fyraga all have their uses. And level 7, we already have the 2 I really care about. So that's good at least. Anyways, you are learn. Let's just see. What level 5s do you currently have? Just Thundaga. Learn Raise, learn Erase, learn Fyraga, Bio, and Warp. Kind of expensive, but definitely going to be worth it in the long run. And honestly, I should probably just buy the level 2s and level 4s as well, just because. I don't know if I really care about them, but... Let's see. Break deals damage and increased gradual. There's that. And there's that. And level 3s... Fyra, Blizzara, Thundara. No, I want level 2s. Wait, does this town doesn't have level 1 and 2, does it? Nope. 3, 4s, 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also no level 8s. Okay. So, it's not quite maxing out every magic right now, but a decent chunk of them, and mostly more important ones. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Before we go take on the big bad, I think next time I want to go back to... I want to go face down Leviathan and Bahamut first, see if we can pick up the high-level summons. I'm assuming we're still too early for Bahamut. That, I'm assuming, is level 8. But we can use Leviathan at least, and I kind of want it. So let's actually just like head back up there before I forget. And before we end off, just need to rest up and take the airship over. Yes, I know. Doga and Une just sacrificed themselves to build a key so that we can save the world. But I want a dragon. Actually, I want 2 dragons. I want a sea dragon and a fire dragon on our side first. The Nautilus is so much faster than this, but this thing is literally a walking city. Like, this is just better. Anyways, let's just make sure of this. There's these mountains here. We could get here, but couldn't progress any further. Okay, that's gonna get us over to Leviathan. I'm assuming you would just, like, canoe into the water to face them. But, anyways, quick save here. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omelo, Itme Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Nando Lang, Kyle Coet, Egg Salad, Iobami Oladele, The Lucky Q, Ravenous Vines, Eric Sinatro, Hades Kyubi, Razor the Slayer Studios, Robert, Dimer Ramo, Blaze Blader, Keeb GM, Kai Underwood, Charlie Ward, Psychotic Immortal, Kara Dreamer, B Love, Shadow Winger, Mario Dark, and Solomon Carter. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.